Welcome back to Mantra Monday. So happy to see you here today. This week, the mantra we are working with is I love you. This one holds so dear to my heart. Go over to Friction Yoga and Coaching and check out the meditation on there. In fact, I'll post it on here as well. A beautiful meditation. I want you to think about something for just a moment here. The fact that your body has over 3 trillion cells in it. Now, that is an unfathomable number. It is something that we can't quite comprehend unless it's broken down for us. And you have cells that are skin cells, you have breathing cells in your lungs, you have mucus membrane cells in your mouth and other places. You have digestive cells just pushing the poo along. There are so many cells, each with their own function. And we have a nervous system. So the nervous system consists of one big brain in your head with conductors or wires to all the other brains, one tiny little brain in each cell. So the cell is a living organism, which means it has consciousness. It has a conscious. And that means that it performs its duty as it is supposed to. Now, the cell is just a one cell organism. It's just this tiny little thing doing its job. And the big brain is constantly broadcasting to each little brain, each cell. And I'm just wondering, what is it that you're saying to each of those cells? Is that you are amazing and incredible and strong. You are so beautiful. No, not usually. Usually people are broadcasting, I'm not good enough. I am fat. I am ugly. Now imagine, just step back from your own emotions for a second, your own personal emotions about you and your body, and think about each individual skin cell just doing its job, each lung cell just breathing, each digestive cell just pushing the poo along. And you're saying you're fat. You're saying you're not good enough. And the cell's just like, I'm just doing my job. What is wrong with me? And after some time, that cell, how does it go on if it's just fat? And therefore, dysfunction ensues. And like an infection, it spreads to all the other cells. And this is how we come into dysfunction and disease and injury. Because that's the story we're telling ourselves, like, you're not good enough, so you might as well just give up, you piece of shit. So have a little compassion and love for you, for your body, for your cells. If even you just like zoom out and look at what your brain is saying to each cell in your body that are just doing the best they can. So today's mala is not one from I Am Blessed. It is a mala that I already have based on the heart chakra. It's rose quartz with some jade. And the color of the heart chakra is green and pink. So same as usual, we're going to chant the words, I love you. And those words, I love you, you are sending to yourself. You're not sending them to anyone else. And if you find it difficult or weird, you are going to send them to your cells. You're just going to imagine your cells as they are, and that you're sending this, I love you, you're doing such a great job, so that your body wants to perform. Your body wants to be in health. All right. How many times have you said I love you to yourself, and why? May I ask, why would that ever be weird? All right, so the usual, find the guru bead, go to the right, keep the index finger out of your spiritual practice, roll your shoulders down your spine, close your eyes. Start with some nice, long, slow, deep breaths. Allow the nervous system to reset and shift from its usual fight or flight into rest and digest, into healing. Nice, long, slow, deep breaths in that fill up your belly, fill up your chest. And breaths out just as long and slow, releasing all of the air from your lungs. Feel the shift that happens in the body. Eventually, it may not happen right now. Just take note of when you feel like a switch, when you feel the relaxation kick in. Imagine at the top of your head is a funnel. And the colors, either pink or green or pink and green together, are floating down the funnel and into your crown chakra, right into the top of the head. And feel that pink and or green filling up the inside of your head, filling up your brain, already starting with the I love yous. Fill up your head, the face, the back, the throat, the neck, shoulders, your chest, your entire torso, sides, front, back, arms, wrists, hands, all the way down to the pelvis. Fill the pelvis, fill all of the contents of the pelvis with love. I love you. I love you, body. Allow that pink and or green to float all the way down into the legs, the thighs, and the knees, the shins, the ankles, the feet. Feel your body full of love for each and every cell doing its duty without you even having to think about it or do anything. It all just happens on its own. How incredible are we? I love you. 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 Keep sending the I love yous to you. I love 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 you. Let whatever comes up to come up. I love you. All the times you've said I love you and maybe didn't want to. I love you. I love you. Maybe the ways I love you have been used to manipulate. I love you. I love you. I love you. The feeling of someone that you love saying, I love you to you. I love you. I love you. Each cell has a memory. And as you continue to repeat, I love you. I love you. I love you. Each cell will look at the memories that it stores and holds. I love you. I love you. I love you. And you have the opportunity to let go. I love you. I love you. I love you. You may think of past loves, but remember, this mantra is to you. I love you, body. I love you, soul. I love you, cells. I love you. I love you. I love that you do your job every day. I love you without me even thinking about it. I love you. 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 I love you, all the parts of me. I love you, the part of me that feels weird saying I love you. I love you, fingers. I love you, toes. I love you. 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 I love all of the parts of you, even the parts I don't think I love. I love you, jealousy. I love you, codependence. I love you, the parts of me that have an on and off switch. I love the parts of me that I don't always trust. I love the parts of me that want more and don't necessarily understand satisfaction. I love you. I love the parts of me that call out. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you, self. I love you. 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 If you have a mala with you that you've been chanting with, please place it around your neck. And if not, that's okay. Just be and sit with these words. Breathe. Love you. Allow anything to come up. And sit in the resonance of love for self. Even if we start at the level of cells, just loving them for showing up and doing their job, doing it in a healthy way that keeps working. I love you. Stay here as long as you need. Namaste.